When last we left off, the group of misfits had made their way to the old and abandoned bank in Grey Dirge, left behind for several years with its remaining prizes to fester and rot. But it seems not everything of value was taken when it was abandoned, as thieves have recently snuck in and made off with something left behind. That something seems to point to a particular location here in Grey Dirge, no less. The Crooked Coffin Brewery. But what secrets could be held in its beer-battered walls? We will have to see. But first, have they truly explored what the vaults have to offer? Let's find out. This room, which once housed dozens of rotting carcasses, milling and standing about, now lies barren save for scraps of flesh and bone.
Well, that's regrettable. All that work for basically nothing.
Ought there be more in here?
Seems like a fairly useless adventure.
We got some information, but regrettably information seems to be most of all we got. This room
Oh,
was...
I would never call any adventure truly useless if, if we learned something, and information certainly counts.
As a wizard who is addicted to finding knowledge, I prefer gold.
Can say that again.
I
For
will
its taste.
ask, you examined the room that the corpses came from. Did you examine the corpses
I
themselves?
suppose not. Let me go back and do that. Play around here.
Yeah, examining where the corpses were found reveals several gemstones, a ring
Lovely.
with a garnet, a gold necklace with some periodots in it. The gemstones were part of little bits of jewelry that seems to have rusted and withered away in contact with the rotted flesh.
I suppose the
But
next question would be why there are so many zombies down here.
if you would like, Millie, you can make me a society check on that.
Wonderful. I'm
I wonder
terrible
if
at
they worked
those.
here.
Blind or public?
Public.
Oh no.
I don't need hero points. Hero
Started
points
off
aren't real.
great.
Okay. With an 18, you would ascertain that it is a little peculiar to keep a mass of corpses, especially some with some refinery on them here, but it does dawn on you that it is possible they were kept as a workforce by some noble and perhaps forgotten about. Some's even still keeping some of their more elegant refinery. There was one place you had not gone yet. The vultures spoke of a secret on the south side of the corridor.
Well, this is the south side, so... Perception check?
If you're
Didn't
indeed
didn't
perception
the
checks.
skull glow earlier?
Perception check.
Yes, Millie, with a resounding 23, you notice it. Hidden quite well in the corridor's stone wall to the south, you see a small opening just big enough for someone with a lithe arm to stick their hand into it, and peering inside is a small lever resembling a large finger bone.
Can sutures just fit in this space?
It's not so small that it would require sutures to access it. I'm sure Millie could also reach in there. I don't imagine her hands are that large, but sutures could also do so.
Well,
Yes, utilizing a telekinetic hand, you have it grasp the little finger bone tucked into the stone. As it pulls downward, you hear a click that sounds more like a bone popping than a lever being flipped, but nevertheless, the stonework on the south side slides downward,
Wonderful.
revealing another hall.
ooh.
Just get rid of that.
In here, two sets of double doors, one to the west, one to the east.
Well, would you like to start on the east side at the top? I can kick this down if everyone's ready.
I trust your judgment, Yara.
Kick!
Yes, thanks. And inside this room here, while Virel's doing the treat wounds, this room resembles a disheveled combination of office and living space more than a bank vault, as an ornate bed sits in one corner and dusty shelves and tables line the walls. Scrolls and journals cover most of these surfaces and much of the floor. Glass jars, metal flasks, and ink vials, and a collection of belt pouches are mixed with the other detritus scattered about.
Millie has pulled out her spacious pouch and is just putting everything in there.
Can I read
Not
the books
not
on the table
observing
and stuff?
anything in particular at the moment.
Can I
She's
find one of those scrolls?
she's skimming.
Okay. Yeah, why don't you go ahead then, and if you're skimming the documents, give me a society check.
Does any of this have to do with numerical writing?
No,
Worth a shot?
I know. 23. Skimming through the notes, much of these are surface level information about the great factions, interests, goals, rivalries, as the like. Uh, but the majority of the notes pertain to the tax collectors and the Builders League and the Celebrants, with the Reanimators and the Export Guild having barely anything notated about them. But with the success of that society check, you realize there's some inconsistencies and, in other places, frankly, contradictory writings. It's as you are throwing it into the pouch and looking over the odd sentence here or there, you begin to get the impression that these are more the writings of a self absorbed conspiracy theorist than someone seriously doing research on the great factions. For example, a line states that the Builders League has connections with strange insectile creatures from down below, deep in the earth. Another one ascertains that the Celebrants are actually secretly controlled by Phrasman dissidents. These are not stated as mere theories either. Some of these are ascertained as fact, with distinct effort to try to prove these theories.
Good news. Whoever was here was crazy.
Well, they're a follower of Pharasma. They are crazy.
Not what I meant, but okay.
You do also note, as you're skimming through and see all these deranged things, there was a document that mentioned that it was a reply from the Builders League, as it seems she was trying to double agent for Builders League, tax collectors, and the Celebrants all at once. More so, it seems they pretended to worship Urgathoa to get in good with the Celebrants.
Oh, I'm sure you'll have a field day with us, Virel.
Death to them. She hungers.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't go anywhere quite yet.
Oh,
Let's go ahead and move you back here because after you scan the documents and scoop up much of what seems useful, including a couple of the journals, you all hear what sounds like a stone sliding from the ceiling. But before you're able to figure out exactly what that could mean for you, something falls from the hole opened in the ceiling and lands squarely on this desk.
This fucked up dog.
It looks as such.
Fuck is that?
As we enter initiative.
I'm
Alright, Sutures. As the creature falls from the ceiling and lands squarely on the desk, its form kind of rises up a bit in almost a serpent-like fashion, though no snake you've seen looks like this. What do you do?
I'll just I'll do a good old telekinetic rend.
Okay,
That would be bludgeoning.
thank you. I will take half. It's quite painful to me as the fragile bits of spiny bone are crushed quite easily. Your final action, Sutures.
I'll go ahead and I will give. Got it. Give Virel good old guidance.
Okay. Millie, you're up.
thanks, buddy.
Hello, it's me, Millie. I'm going to be doing a
Crush this
boring thing and then a funny thing. We're going to
Okay.
start off with ye old phase bolt.
Delightful.
Mies. It's got high AC. And then I'm going to look over to the bed and shove the bed sheets into my bag. That's my turn.
Interesting choice. Virel, you're up.
Does this do flanking?
No.
Okay. I want to do it anyway.
Okay. Striding over there.
And then we're gonna smack it with vicious swing, which should be all of my actions.
It will be, yes.
Oh, never mind.
That will miss, I'm afraid. It is the creature's turn. For its first turn, it will kind of rise up a little bit and begin swaying and undulating and clattering its like almost vertebrae-like form a little bit. Everyone who can currently perceive it, make me this will saving throw.
Oh no.
no.
great.
I
Mental
think that's
snake.
everybody.
Yara's perfectly fine.
I'm assuming it's not a fear
Virel
effect.
succeeds. Millie fails. And Sutures fails.
Oh
Well,
boy.
you are off guard, Virel. You are unaffected, Yara. And for million Sutures, you are stunned one. And when you recover from that stunned, you will be off guard for one more round. Undaunted by this creature's undulating form, what do you do?
I'm gonna beat the snake up. I don't
Okay.
particularly enjoy it, and I want it to be gone.
You definitely are with a natural 20 crit. Please roll damage. Ow. Your next action.
I'm gonna do that again.
That hits due to the off guard being applied from your critical specialization.
Oh shoot, I should have moved up. Oops. I will use my final action, risking reactive strike, to move up.
Okay, kind of throwing yourself up against the shelves to better position for Virel, assuming it makes it that far. Sutures, you have 2 actions this turn. What will you do?
All right, I'm gonna pick up a book and I'm gonna fling it at it. But first, I need to unleash Psyche and then fling a book at it.
Okay. This is a telekinetic projectile, I presume?
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. Delightful. Let's see if your book lands.
Nope.
Then we will be moving to Millie. Millie, you have 2 actions.
I was gonna take more of the guy's stuff, but okay. Hashtag boring spell, go. Okay.
Oh.
It's my turn.
Alright.
Alright.
Virel, let's see if you can seal the deal.
We will try. I am going to do smack again.
Alright.
Cause why? Cause why not?
Oh.
No.
Oh,
All right, and then I'm actually going to shield. Just shield.
Perfect. Okay. It is the creature's turn. It is going to try to bite you. And it will hit. It
Ah,
will deal this much damage. You may click the block button and click damage after the fact to shield block it, if you
What is
wish. It will attempt an attack now. Oh, my bad as well. Virel, can you make me this fortitude save?
oh, that's not good. Looks like I can't.
You definitely can't. You're paralyzed.
Oh,
Hi,
I'm being
Yara.
dunked on.
I miss, but I have one more action. I hit Yara. 4. 9 points of damage. Yara, can you make me this fortitude save?
I absolutely can. Watch this. Wow.
You're paralyzed. It's your turn. Make me another fortitude save.
Watch this. It's gonna be the easiest fortitude save you've ever seen.
Yeah,
You're not paralyzed. Sutures.
That's it. That's the whole turn.
Fucking book 2, Electric Boogaloo.
All right.
There's plenty of books in there.
Hit him with the
Oh,
chair.
no. I can't pick up a chair. It's too big.
Ah,
That hits. Roll damage for me, please. Incredible. Yeah, the book cracks against the skull of the creature at the head. And, as it breaks, all of the constituent pieces fall apart. Interestingly, it does not turn to ash like other undead.
I roll an Arcana check or
Arcana or crafting.
Because I want to figure out why the fuck
Can
I
I
did
not
that.
be paralyzed?
This was a Necrophidius. Words are very hard. There you are. It is actually a construct.
Mm-hmm.
It is a construct created by individuals who usually seek to dabble in necromantic angles without needing to draw the ire of Pharasmans.
There
All right.
anything else? So at this point, Virel is kind of slumped over in the corner, staring at the edge of his scythe, sort of whispering at it like a madman, and then suddenly he'll perk up, kind of eyes wide, look around the room, look at the papers that described how they had masqueraded as followers of Urgothoa, and he'll hastily pick up the papers, reading them over once again, scowling, and then throwing them back on the table.
We do have
Okay.
one room left.
Well, I'll go kick down the door.
The ladies
Alright.
first.
3, 2, 1, bang!
Oh
my
no!
God.
Not this
Oh,
again!
Dark
wonderful.
evil
Unfortunate.
room.
This will be great for the Builders League.
Let me go ahead and do that real quick. There we
Oh,
go.
oh.
Yes, as you open the door, the tide of bones that was barely contained by the metal doors comes flooding out like an avalanche. I'm going to need everybody to make me this reflex save.
Sorry, I'll need a quick thing. Reloading.
But as I am generous,
Let's go!
everyone can have another hero point.
Okay, I'm gonna hero point that. You know what they say, never save, because the banks will crash and the hero points will disappear.
No one says that. That's not a thing.
Okay,
No Black Friday.
here's the damage. Success is half.
Oh,
That'll be 20 points of bludgeoning damage as the bones flood out.
oh
all
poor
right.
Sutures.
Millie's pouring a potion on Sutures, assuming that combat is not starting.
No combat.
Alright. Burning potion.
Okay. Amidst the tide of bone, however, one thing does stand out.
Oh.
You okay, Sutures?
No.
A small chest lined with silver peeks out from the bone pile.
Ooh, cold iron.
Inside is a cold iron morning star that the ball end of it is shaped to look like a human skull, along with a few gold pieces themselves.
Sutures, little buddy, come here.
Can I do a
Do you-
perception check on this room? See if I notice anything else?
Go ahead. Oh, nothing else.
Okay.
With that, though, you have cleared the bank. You can pack it up if you wish. A classic dinner with zombies. After your exploits at the bank, you're all able to return back to the manor and rest and recuperate and plan your next moves. You may all long rest and handle level ups. Oh, and while I have you for a moment, Millie, did you want to examine that tube you had found in the bank some more?
Sure. I'll figure out something for Virel later. But yes,
Delightful.
I'll spend some time researching it.
Good. Yeah. Once I read this out, I will plop you all in front of a crooked coffin, and we can probably go for another 10 to 15 minutes to kind of get you in the mindset of what to expect from the crooked coffin. But first, that document you found, oh my, is it tasty. It is an official government contract between the Builders League and the Tax Collectors Union. Where it would normally indicate a date, it simply states, upon the momentous occasion of the founding of Great Urge Bank. The contract is a legally binding agreement stipulating the Builders League agrees to grant full rights and ownership to the bank upon completion of the site to the tax collectors, and that its authority regarding all matters concerning the bank is second to the union's authority. However, there is a final clause in which parties from both factions agreed that full authority over the structure and its operation would revert to the Builders League if the tax collectors fails to continuously operate the bank for a period of a year and a day. The bank has been abandoned for 2 years.
Well, why has the Builders League not acted on that yet? Maybe they don't know.
I
Interesting.
will leave that up to your discrepancy on what to do with it. But no need to be hasty. I'll do things in time.
Indeed.
In the meantime, I will move your tokens to the new scene and give you a little bit of a primer. The Crooked Coffin Brewery. The plaza containing it is made of the same stone and bone materials as the rest of the Court of Ghouls. None of the establishment is fully open to the sky. Instead, the entire plaza has ceilings made from a mesh of bone and canvas, though you dare not speculate what the canvas is made out of. During the day, the corridors of this chamber are dimly lit, and at night, oil lanterns burn throughout. The central courtyard is 20 feet high and 15 feet high everywhere else. It's nestled in a section of town in between several of the buildings. No clear markings indicate that it is a brewery of sorts, though the sounds of rabble and rousing from inside from its few patrons who are currently here does make it obvious what sort of establishment it is. As an archway of skull and bone stands above an open hall leading in. The jagged archway of grinning skulls. One of many archways in the surrounding market leads to a dim passage with a ceiling of canvas and interlocking bone. Another archway further in leads inward, and an iron grate blocks passage further south. If you want to see into the building, you will need to step through the threshold just below you.
Lee will take the lead if no one else would like to.
Virel's gonna follow behind Millie.
So
Yeah.
And
Another
so,
archway with less skulls, but just as many bits of bone lies to the west.
Hello, gentlemen.
Inside this room, several bartenders, a couple of which are living, are tending the taps, whilst a ghoul bartender sits off to the left-hand side and handles some other business of sorts. A few straggling patrons are milling about in here and having a few drinks, grumbling about how it doesn't taste the same, but at this point, who's to say if they've had enough of alcohol to even taste it? Smoky oil lanterns, though, cast flickering light across the room, as old planks and doors are laid across barrels and crates to make tables and stools. The bar that runs along much of the room's south wall is made of planks crudely nailed together, and behind the bar, dilapidated shelves hold mugs, casks, and other supplies. The room is sparsely furnished and lacks decorations of any kind, really. A single wooden door to the south lies behind the bar.
Must be where they keep all the ale.
I'm not much of a
Never
drinker
actually-
myself, but I imagine a lot of people are.
I'll have a drink.
Go for it if you like. Still gathering my thoughts about everything.
I've never actually tried alcohol.
You might like it.
Maybe. Makes people do really stupid things, though.
Indeed.
But they always seem so excited about it.
Well, maybe to others, that's what they need to, be intoxicated. But for me, all I need to do to get intoxicated is battle.
Ah, peering through the iron grate, Millie?
Might as well.
Yeah. Behind the iron grate lies what seems to be the brewery in proper, with large casks with pipes running all across them as a couple workers mill about on an upper platform, kind of absent-mindedly looking at the valves and trying to kind of, it seems like keep an eye on things is a strong word. They're definitely a bit lax in their work as a couple of the pipes are sputtering alcohol out, while a ghoul seems to be uh, investigating something to the east of them.
I get a little peek.
Yeah, stepping
Interesting.
up to the iron bars, you see looks like a few zombies in behind an iron grate cage to the east. The ghoul seems to be inspecting them, but notices you approach and walks over a bit. Hey, if you're here for the booze, it's that way.
Okay.
Well, let's go have a sip.
Fair enough.
How's it going?
Yeah, the bartenders greet you a bit gruffly and ask, "Well, what are you having, Missy?"
What did I do? Oh.
Give me 2 pints. Anyone else want something? Sutures, I'm getting you a pint.
I'm keeping track of the money, so consider me the water girl.
Alright, 2 pints, 2 waters then.
All right, that'll be 1 copper piece per.
I'll pull out the wallet.
Yara looks over at Millie, blank face.
Yes, I know. I'll do the math over here. Alright.
Yeah, you pay for a couple flagons of ale, and it's a bit of an interesting looking brew. Very foamy. Doesn't smell the best. Smells kind of sour.
Bottoms up, Sutures.
Alright. Take a drink of it and then make a very disgusted face.
Yara throws back half of it and looks just as plain-faced as before.
It's drinking down the brew. It's definitely an acquired taste. The sourness is not in the smell alone, but definitely in the ale itself. It's somehow watery and too hoppy at the same time. Like it was fermented a little too long, but also missing something. It doesn't really have any real flavors to it. The best way you could probably think to describe this is it's piss water.
I'll just
So
float.
Michelob Ultra.
I'll just float it over my
Yeah,
drink
basically.
to Yara and just have it land in front of her.
Cool.
I don't like that. If I want bread, I'll just eat bread.
You can make alcohol from bread.
Well, I know that. It's like bad bread.
You don't drink it for the taste, Sutures.
Don't say that too loudly, the beer meisters might get annoyed.
Oh,
If you don't
it's a
drink
fine
it for
ale.
the taste, then why do you drink it?
Or the effects.
What are the effects?
You've never been
It's-
drunk before?
I've never had alcohol before.
Yara, fix that.
Here,
I'll
Virel.
I'll
Take
float
this
the
Sutures
mug that I
pint.
placed in front of it.
I'm gonna sort of look down at it and sort of like lap at it with my tongue like a cat, and then go, and then just kind of look around, and then proceed to just throw the whole thing back,
Yeah. Virel, this
spluttering and coughing.
this is probably like the sourest liquid you've probably ingested. It was like taking a freshly squeezed lemon and just juicing it right into your mouth.
Yum.
Well, he likes
Juicy.
it.
Carol loves it.
Guys, I don't feel so good.
Don't puke on the floor.
What's behind that door?
What are you asking about that for?
I don't know. It's just a door. I'm just curious what's behind the door.
That's for us to know and you to never know.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
Millie, what do you think we should do? Do you think we should? I'm gonna sort of walk over here and lean towards Millie. Um, uh, Millie, what do you think we should do? It's obvious they don't want to let us investigate this place any further. How would you recommend playing this?
Well,
I'll admit I don't really know how to handle myself in a bar.
you also don't know to let other people speak, it seems. As I was trying to say, the Red Robes' bodies led us here. Took me a minute to gather my thoughts about that. One might say I had to pray to God for knowledge, but at the very least, them being here would make sense for funding their activities. There's too many floating pieces to the puzzle right now, though. And I would prefer not to, start this off by throwing a chair at one of them, for example. Obviously, we need to get back there and figure out what that strange creature was that they had back there, and if they're, spiking the alcohol here with anything. Oh, I probably should have mentioned that before you bought drinks. Apologies, Yara.
huh?
Seems like everything's fine then.
Well, so we need to get back there, right?
I would imagine so. There's not much else to do here, and, based on the amount
Maybe,
of people here.
Think you could make a distraction?
Me? Distracting people? What makes you think I'd be good at that?
Oh, I got an idea. Maybe somebody can just get their attention. Just kind of keep them away from the door, or at least not paying attention to it.
Wouldn't be too hard. Only problem is it's just the four of us.
Well, what do you mean?
She motions broadly to the rest of the bar.
Well, it's just, is there just a... I mean, how many people are in here?
Like,
Well, I know there's a 3, but I don't know if there's how many more.
yeah, those are the 3 bartenders, but like as far as patrons go, there's like 4 dudes.
Okay, got it. Yara, do you guys think you could maybe, like, just... Is there anything you guys think you can think of for, like, just getting everyone's attention?
Yara,
Yeah.
would you be open to staging a bit of a bar fight? I hear that's a common thing that happens in these places.
Sure. Yara's gonna stroll over, pick up this chair, and smash it on the wall next to Anthony.
Alright.
Hey!
In the meantime, I'm gonna step over here out of sight, and I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Ooh.
Okay. Hey,
a-
Missy, what are you doing that for, huh? I know we
It's-
ain't got the best goods, but you don't gotta be going breaking them in here.
I'm sick of this lowlife sitting across over here. He thinks he can come in and do all these things. absolutely not on my watch.
And this lowlife across from me, they think they can do all these other things. We gotta be doing the same things.
I'm gonna pick up another stool and smash it on the ground.
Alright, that's it. I've had enough. Come here, you.
And the other bartender is gonna step out, like, kind of looking at it. Meanwhile, the yeah, okay. Meanwhile, the
slowly.
ghoul lady seems like rolling her eyes, like, ugh.
I'm gonna point at the ghoul lady and say, your ears are big and dumb.
Excuse me?
Yeah,
A
I meant
quick
it.
dares insult me?
Yeah. Why don't you come on over here? Say it to my face.
Fight, fight, fight.
Boys, I think we have a troublemaker. Take out the trash.
Oh no.
Oh,
Hi, it's a combat encounter.
that's all it took?